Unbreakable Strong Woman coming to you. Hold on, I gotta do something real quick. Day. I am much better. I got my wine. King to oil is on his way. Delicious. Life goes on, y'all. I feel absolutely marvelous. You know, this too shall pass. When you're going through something, you just got to give it to God. You got to let go and let God. So what happened last night, trust me, it's going to be handled. We good and we blessed to have another day. Get your wine, toast with your girl, because this is my new beginning. Let's talk about Blueface and Hazel-E. Y'all know who Blueface is. The one, Krishan Rock, right? We talking about Blueface and Hazel-E. Who is this on my channel here? Kiki, I'm okay. Hey, Kiki. Well, when Blueface got out of jail, y'all, you know Blueface was sowing his raw oats. He was just slinging things. I thought, wow. Because Blueface is a young brother. I don't know what these young girls expect from a man that young. We got 60-year-old men that ain't acting right. Ladies, can I get a witness to Jesus? We got men that get an ARP card. They get a discount on McDonald's coffee. They got gray pubic hairs and ain't acting right. Do y'all think he gonna act right? A young buck? So he on the phone with everybody. He just want one out the door. He want another one to come in. You got to remember, he was sitting around hard legs for what, like 2 years? So he wanted all it. Just give me all the stuff. Give me all the juice. So he slept with Krishan and Jaden and another girl. And this is what I want to talk about. Because it's not just them. It's not this. It is not just them though. It's on a poor level that women allow men to do that to them. Y'all know how many brothers get out of jail every day and women going crazy over them? Didn't I tell y'all my brother did 30 years in prison, and when he pulled up to my house the day he got out, them same women that he was with 30 years ago, that said it was done with him, the judge broke him out 30 years. Do you know they was at my house? About to argue, and I got his daughter. I don't care. These women, you know what? Y'all show how desperate y'all are. I don't know who told y'all the one that give a man the most, that's the one he go choose. You would be very surprised. The one that's not chasing, the one that don't give a damn, that's the one he paying attention to. After he done ran through all these women, he know y'all ain't shit because y'all competing. Y'all do anything he say. It ain't about who give him the most X, who got the most money, who look good, who booty the biggest. He looking at that one that ain't paying him no attention. He ain't famous to her. So he running through the ones that's easy. Don't nobody appreciate, I ain't gonna say appreciate, most people don't respect something that comes easy. Most people don't respect something that comes easy. Look at kids. When your parents give you something, pay $200 or $300 on some Jordans, you would tear them up. You would tear your shoes up just like that because you ain't pay for them. They let you drive their car, you would crash your mama car. But when you get your own shit, when you gotta pay for it, let somebody step on your Jordans, you taking them off, wiping them off. Man, you know how much I paid for these damn shoes? They appreciate. They wipe it on their car. Don't put that, no, you can't eat in my car. But mama car, they got french fries and everything in them. They don't appreciate it because it came easy. So think about that, ladies. Every time you meet a dude, am I a little easy? And that's what a lot of people really believe. If I give it up, he gonna want me more. I heard a brother on his podcast say, most people that sleep together the first night last longer But he didn't say, was it a good relationship? Was it healthy? I look at it like this. It's rare. I ain't gonna say it don't happen. It could happen. But I look at it like this. You know why the relationships last longer? Because that's all it is. For real. When a man can run up in you the first day he meets you, he'll keep running up in you because it's good. You easy. He know you down. And it's exciting. His woman probably more, oh, I got Bible study in the morning. I got to go to work. I'm tired. She gonna give it up. Why do you think Blueface was chasing Krishan? She was just like him. Giving it up every time he wanted it. Not saying no. Taking it to the head. He didn't even respect her enough to tell her don't drink, carrying his alleged baby. Even if it wasn't his baby, what kind of man would sit there and get drunk or allow a woman to get drunk and he still mess with her? Because I know people say he can't control her. He could have left her alone. And most women, y'all, that love a man, she would do just about anything. Just as well as he was doing all this crazy stuff with her on TV, he could have said this. Got serious, because my son just put me up on something. I didn't know Blueface was very intelligent. He said, Mama, this is a very profound brother. He acting a part. He's well-spoken. He's very educated. He used to do commercials and everything. His mama raised him well. He just playing a part. And I'm like, huh? Blueface? He was doing his little gang stuff, but he was raised very well. You couldn't tell sometimes where his mama be tripping. But she playing a part, too. Some people do anything for money. But if he would have just told Krishan, I ain't talking to you no more till you go to the rehab. Until you go to the rehab. Until you get your mind right. I'm not messing with you. She would have went. If he would have said, if you drink another drink and you pregnant, I'm turning your ass in. She would have stopped. So men have more control over women than they think they do. The only reason a man can't control a woman because he got too many women. So she ain't respecting what he's saying. But let's go to Hazel-E. Hazel-E was 11 or 12 years older than Blueface. I remember when they first started kicking it. It ain't even been, what, a month? She all on the TV and she talking about Krishan and Jaden and she the new girl on the block. You know, Hazel just wants some attention. She didn't try Love and Hip Hop. She didn't try Cat Williams. She just trying to be famous any means necessary. And she's very, very blessed. Let me tell you why Hazel's blessed. She's blessed that Diddy didn't get a hold of her stupid ass. These women running around here trying to be Hollywood, and it's people like Diddy that will give you what you want. So she's blessed she didn't get captured by Diddy because she wasn't them light-skinned, cute girls, even though she had some work done. Oh, he would have gave her the business. She would have been sticking bananas up her ass. You know what I'm saying? Because she one of the people that chase fame, any means necessary. She just came out of a divorce, if she even divorced, and had a baby. What you went around with a dude 11 years younger than you for? She thought in her mind that she was different from the other young girls. They were stupid to her. I'm older. I look just as good as them. I'm the shit. He want me. He just embarrassed the hell out of her. Now she on TV making videos like Cardi B. He's a convicted felon. His house is like a refugee for shelters. He was just kissing trailer trash, sucking on crab legs with the trailer trash. Girl, you've been with him 30 days. What you thought you had? Didn't you just see him with different girls when he got out? Oh, you thought because you was older and cute, he wasn't going to cheat on your ass. Your mama never told you when somebody show you who they are, believe them. Why women think they can change somebody? Why they think they little cuckoo go turn him out and he ain't gonna never go back that way? Oh, he gonna get over here and he gonna lose his mind. Now don't get me wrong, I done strung out a few dudes in my day. I still can't get rid of a couple of them, but you know what I'm saying. But I didn't come out of character. The ones that like me or was into me is because of who I am. I didn't come out of character. I didn't try to compete with nobody. I didn't try to get a BBL and be like the young girls. I wasn't running around all rah-rah and hanging from chandeliers. Now, this is what it is, baby. I like being on my computer at night. I don't like running the streets. I'll go out with you sometimes, but I be busy. I'm so into me. And that's what people like. Hazel, you trying to be like Krishan now. You was trying to outdo the Blueface told this woman who 11 years older than him. She was childish. She act too young. She trying to be seen too much. And she actually was using his fame and his money because he just dropped her $5,000. I don't know why, but he got it like that. When you got a brother like Blueface and somebody with some money, $5,000 ain't nothing. He dropped her 5 bands. She bragging. You just gave me 5 bands. Well, girl, let me tell y'all something, ladies. Don't let my YouTube channel fool y'all to make y'all think that this is who I am. I like to talk. I like to help people. I like to tell stories. And everything about my life, I already put it out there. I don't have no secrets. That's why I gave y'all my real name yesterday. You can check anything about me. You will find just one mug shot of me that my hair was short at the time. I looked like a African and looking crazy. That's the only thing that you gonna find online about me. Everything else is gonna show my boutique. It's gonna show Pretty Girl Entertainment. It's going to show that I ran a daycare for 10 years. I'm solidified. This is why I tell my own story so nobody can tell it for me. I have no secrets. So when I meet a dude, I don't tell him everything, but I tell him everything. You know why? Because I want, you know, let me try to put this in the right perspective. Let me put it in the right perspective. Because I said this, I told you I don't do this. Don't do pillow talk because you teaching a brother how to treat you. But if you dealing with the right kind of brother, see this is where we go wrong. If you're dealing with a mature man and got his shit together, and you watch his patterns for a while, you can tell him a little of your hardship because he's mature. We ain't talking about no little boy. We talking about somebody that want to meet your energy. We talking about somebody that want to marry you. Dating with a purpose. We ain't talking about no sex partner. You know what I'm saying? You don't tell your sex partner that. You don't tell Pookie and Ray Ray and them. You don't tell a brother that you see like Blueface what you've been through. He treated Hazel exactly how he knows she's used to being treated. So he dog walked her ass. He got out. She claimed he didn't sleep with her, but come on, man. Ain't nobody throwing you 5 bands as Blueface and he a freak and he ain't getting nothing. But he said she too childish. He don't want to deal with her. Her maturity level is off the chain. She was too busy. I wonder who watched it. And he's sitting there trying to chill because he thinking in his mind, I got an older woman. Shit, I finally got an older chick. I can lay back and chill. I ain't got to worry about these young girls. I got something. No, she was worse than them. He got tired of it. Just that fast. I think he was looking for something he could hold on to and be comfortable with. And y'all know, I'm going to get back to what I was saying, but y'all know it has changed. The script is flipped. It's my player girls around here, the dudes, y'all. It's a lot of dudes that want to settle down. And these girls finally figured out, I'm pretty. All these dudes in my inbox, they all like me. So they start playing games. This is why you don't see a lot of women getting married or care about getting married no more. This is why you see women out at the club, they naked, they boobs out, because they selling something to get a few dollars. They ain't trying to get no husband. They don't care about a foundation no more. They care about the dollar bill, y'all. So when y'all sitting around here, ain't no good black men. These women don't want no good ones. Do y'all know how many women settle? They'll lower their standards to have threesomes. The only woman that I can understand have a threesome with her husband or her man, if she like that, if she go both ways. But if you doing it for a man, you out your damn mind. I know a woman right here in my city gave her husband 2 women for his birthday because he kept saying he was bored with her. So she would have got 2 women, and I think every year he get 2. He get to pick. I think I want a Puerto Rico and Jackie Chan's sister. He get to pick who he want. And that's why they seem so happy running through the city on business, and they just so happy. And oh, they just power couple. That's a power couple. Yeah, okay. Because she giving him his desires. Don't have nothing to do with her. She's settling. And this is what a lot of people do. Blueface wanted something more. He didn't want to settle for Krishan. He didn't want to settle for Jaden. He had been doing that, been there. Another girl, he did something to him when he first got out. He thought Hazel was going to be his peace. Most men looking for their peace. And I don't mean a piece of ass. They looking for some peace of mind. And if you can't give it to them, they going back out there to the wolves. So this is what Blueface did. Bye, Felicia. I'm going back out here in the streets. Even the old ones don't act right. Now I'm finna act a fool up in here. And everybody gonna be mad. I just tried the older one, y'all. She didn't show me nothing different. That was her opportunity to tame his ass. She wasn't capable. She supposed to be Blueface. I wouldn't talk to Blueface because he's just not my type. He a cute dude. But Blueface, a young buck with money. Oh, girl, you supposed to been Sister Sarah in there cooking. He supposed to been smelling greens and cornbread. You supposed to been watching what he wanted to watch. Baby, you need a massage. You know, talking to him. And y'all mature. Y'all got a good conversation going. Like, baby, what's your plans? You just got out. I don't want to see you go back. We got to get a plan. I was thinking about this business move. You know, we could do this and that and this. And now he intrigued. Like, huh? I ain't never had nobody talk like this. Do you know your conversation can grab somebody? It ain't always your body. Give him a conversation he never had. Tell him what you see in him. His potential. You know I know what you can do. You're very intelligent. Why you ain't doing commercials no more, babe? You ain't got to do. Just talk to him, encourage, stroke his ego. He looking at Krishan Rock them like they some wild wires. And he looking at you like, she want to see me make it forever, ever. She want to change my life that I'm used to. Maybe I don't need to be doing all that no more. Damn. Maybe I don't need to be on the internet arguing with people. Damn. Baby, you know I'm going to church. You coming with me? Church? Yeah. Baby, let's just go sit at the coffee shop and talk. Because I just get out the house. I don't want to go to no club. I just want to sit at the coffee house and talk. Tell me about your day. Do you know that get people attention? When you used to all the noise in the world and somebody just say, let's go have a cup of coffee or a glass of wine and tell me about your day, babe. You focused on him. Now, everything else, the kids gone. I'm tunnel vision right now. I got my mind on you. I want to know what you've been doing today. I'm listening. That will blow a dude mind. Because we always doing this. And me, and the kids. And I'm tired. And blah. And women just always over the place. If you just get tunnel vision on your man. The right man. I ain't saying Pookie though. That's where y'all go wrong. Y'all be want everybody to be your grandpa. And everybody not your grandpa. And the only way you can get this kind of man, because this is what Hazel wanted. She want this good man. And I think she had that in Cat Williams. She blew it. But the only way you can get that good man, y'all, if you become that woman that you want to date. Whatever you want in that man, you got to become that first. You can't be a floozy. You can't have your mind all over the place. You can't be raggedy on the inside. I ain't talking about how cute you are. I'm talking your mind is raggedy. Your health is raggedy. Your motivation is raggedy. Your mouth is raggedy, talking shit all the time, argumentative all day. You're on the phone with your girlfriends, arguing and instigating shit. Somebody can call and tell you somebody said something, and you get on the phone and be rah, 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 rah. Don't nobody want that in no woman. You got to be somebody's peace. Leave that shit behind. I don't care if you was Ali growing up. Ali, it's time to put up the gloves, okay? That's not attractive. That's not attractive. A woman on someone, she nuck if you buck and I'm gonna kick a bitch. That shit ain't attracted to a real man. He looking at you like this. Hey, babe, I'm holler at you. Because he said to himself, if you that quick to jump on your own sister, because y'all keep forgetting we sisters. If you like it or not, we sisters. If you quick to jump that fast on your own sisters, damn, if I wish to mess up a little bit, she gonna fuck my shit up. People watch you. You hear me? So you gotta be that peace. You gotta bring it down. You gotta tame your spirit. You gotta learn how to tame that tongue, and you gotta train your mind. People don't understand. Your mind control everything. If your mind ain't right, the body gonna follow, and that tongue is vicious. It's gonna go right behind that no good mind, and that tongue gonna take over. And that tongue has been known to destroy some shit. This thing here, my mama used to tell me, that thing between your teeth can destroy. And once it come out, you can't take it back. You can apologize, but they still hurt it. And I tell women all the time, calm down. I see so many women tripping. Calm down. Because you run people off. I am nowhere like I used to be, man. I got a little upset on a video yesterday. Just spazzing out. And did y'all see, if whoever was watching my video yesterday, I was spazzing out. Spazzing. That one numbered the devil. See, when the devil is around you, the devil start jumping bodies. You know, he soul search. He jumps bodies. He can jump through computers. He can jump through phones. And then the devil laugh. Got her. But guess what happened, y'all? Was y'all watching? Just that fast. Shoot. Never would have made it without you. God came right back. You know why? Because I trained my mind that way. The old Nina probably would have threw that whole laptop across the kitchen. Y'all be like, what happened? I would have threw that whole, no. No, I'm never letting nobody get me off my square like that. You might get me for a quick second, and next thing you know, I'm back. And I praise you through the good and the bad. I've been through too much. I've been through too much. And I have to remind myself through my struggles, because I'm still going through struggles. And I heard something today that blew my mind. Before God crown you, he break you. So I know mine coming. I feel like I got the crown like right here. And I'm like, come on, Daddy. Put it on there now. Daddy. I'm still seeing if you ready. See, God tried to see if you ready. Hazel wasn't ready. She ain't gonna be ready. That's why he won't bless her big with no famous dude or the fame she want, because she ain't ready. He tests you to see if you ready. He don't want to give you too much and you self-destruct. Look at Diddy. He gave Diddy too much. And he misused it. You got to know how to control every part of your life. And it's sad when you a certain age and you can't control your emotions. That's a damn shame. I am 56 years old. I should never let nobody get me off my square. Do y'all know how many people that got me off my square throughout the years? You know, life ain't nothing but boot camp. Life is a boot camp. It's like you getting ready for the real thing. He can be preparing you for the real deal. And some people die before they make it, because they don't listen. What's that part in the Bible Was it the children of Egypt? They was in bondage for 40 years and 40 nights. You know why they was in bondage? Because they just didn't listen. All they had to do was listen. When God is speaking to your spirit, when he bringing people around you, and he give you tests. That's why you got a testimony. He give you tests. And let me tell y'all something that's powerful. Y'all, some people just don't want to believe it. They ain't going to accept it. You know why God bring devils into your life? Because he know you the person for the job. He know you can touch that person. He brought you around this person so they can see they got demons in them, and everybody else around them can see the demons in them. But it's up to that person to realize, I got to do something. I'm about to self-destruct. If everybody around me see I'm a demon, how come I don't see I'm a demon? It's up to you to recognize your demons. I recognized mine years ago. I'm like, I'm going to keep telling y'all how I recognized. I got up that morning. I ain't lying. And I walked past that mirror early in the morning. My kids wasn't even up. And my mug was on. I'm mad at breakfast. And I said, ooh, the heck wrong with me? Everybody used to tell me, they used to ask me, why you be mad all the time? I don't know. It got so bad that one day I was talking. I was arguing. I think I was with David's dad. I'm arguing. And you know how you can hear your own voice? Like if you plug your ears, you can hear yourself. It seemed like my ears weren't even plugged and I could hear myself. And all I heard was blah, 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 and blah, 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 and blah. And I had to catch myself and I looked at him because he was like this. Ready to cheat. He was like, oh, bitch. I had to catch myself. I said, why do I think I'm that shit that I can sit here and disrespect this young dude? Because we was young. We was in our 20s. I can disrespect this young dude, act a fool, cuss him out, and he ain't going to cheat on me. I think I'm that good that I can mentally tear this brother down and he ain't finna run out here and cheat on me. Because what you won't do, sis, another sister will. Even if she faking the shit, she go act like she go replace you until he get over there and find out the grass, that's dandelions, that's turf. He go think it's look good till he get over there. And you're like, shit, I might as well have to deal with the shit I had. That's what they do a lot of times. But the moral of the story is get your mind right. Life is a boot camp. God will strip you from your pride, your self-respect, your things, your dignity. He tear you down to nothing but rags. So all you have left is him. You ain't got no friends. You ain't got no money. You ain't got no car. You don't have nothing but a dream and a prayer. Because that's where he do his best work, when you down to nothing. And God, when he say I'm a jealous God, the reason he strip you from everything, because he wants your attention. When you doing all these other things, you ain't praising him. Tell me, how many people watching me this morning? Can y'all be honest with y'all? So y'all ain't got to tell me. Just think about it. Did you get up and praise God this morning? I know a lot of you did, but half of y'all didn't. Was the first thing you grabbed was that phone? I wonder, did he text me? Girl, he did not even call me. Did you grab a drink? Do you run to the TV? Do you run to YouTube? What do you do when you first wake up? Half of y'all don't even thank the creator that woke you up. He comes last. I remember Denzel Washington said his mother used to make him put his house shoes under the bed. And he's like, why is my house shoes under the bed? She said, so you can get on your knees. So you won't forget to get on your knees. If I got to put your house shoes under the bed, that's going to force you to get on your knees. She said you get on your knees to shoot dice. You get on your knees to do all kind of other stuff, nasty stuff. But you never get down on your knees to praise God. And y'all think he going to keep blessing you around here? So when we look around the world and we see all this stuff in chaos, because we leave him. He don't leave us. He's still right where he was. We walks away from him. Then we have this fake facade in our mind that the word ain't the word. He said that, but he didn't mean that. And God loved everybody. One of the biggest fabricated lies I have ever heard, because God don't love everybody. He don't love everybody. If you don't believe me, God, what is that scripture? Jacob and Esau. Their mother was Rebecca. She had two nations in her body, in her womb. She had a brown baby, and she had a red baby with hair all over him. And God cursed Esau. He said, Jacob I love, and Esau I hate, and his descendants. But y'all say he loved everybody. He said he hate Esau and everybody that came from Esau, because he knew Esau was born wicked, without a soul. Now, what race you want to believe that is, that's on you. You know? Because he didn't say what race it was. He said Esau was just red and hairy all over. So use your imagination. But he don't love everybody. And he said this too. My people shall suffer the more. If God was for all people, he would have said, all my children. He said, mine. Mine mean, this my glass. This is mine. But that glass right there, that ain't mine. This one mine. What other race suffer more than any other race in the world? Use your imagination. Who go through hell? Who get left behind? Who is the bottom of the totem pole, everything? Use your imagination. Let's say the Israelites. But I'm saying that to say, we forget about God, y'all. Somebody said white people. Y'all really believe white people is, I ain't gonna say white people, the Caucasian race, y'all really believe y'all get left behind, really? Somebody over here delusional right now, so I'm just gonna go let you have your little moment. I ain't never seen no white slave, so we're gonna leave that as that. But anyway, it's time to get your mind right. When I seen Hazel, I did not feel sorry for her, because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen this fast. Oh, damn, Hazel. You was too flamboyant. You supposed to be a mentor to the young. That's another thing the Bible talks about. The older women supposed to teach the babies and the ladies. We supposed to grab a hold of these young girls, and we supposed to teach them, ladies. We don't supposed to compete with them. Let them have their time. All these old women around here getting BBLs, and they want to be like the young girls. You had your damn time. You must be teaching them don't do the stuff you did. Now, just say you get a young kink to oil, a young buck. The men do it. They get young girls. But damn it, get one that's a mature enough young dude that can meet your energy at least. Because it is some young dudes that got old souls. And it's some young dudes, can I be a little nasty real quick? It's some young dudes. Some of y'all need this on your ears real quick. Sister Sarah, it's some young dudes can take you somewhere mentally that you ain't never been, that Mr. Johnny couldn't do. You know what I'm saying? But don't let no young dude bounce all over you and he just being young. That's a waste of time. Because now your ass running around with a flashlight in the daytime looking for little Junior. Y'all see little Junior over here? He ain't on the basketball court today. You sure you ain't seen Junior? You got a flashlight in his hand and a pistol in his hand. Y'all ain't seen Junior. You don't want to be walking around looking for Junior. You got to be ready for Junior ass. You thought Mr. Johnny. I had me one, y'all. Shanquell. And the thing of it is, the Shanquell y'all met, he ain't the Shanquell I had. The Shanquell y'all met, he older. His ass be drinking all the time. He be acting a fool. Oh, I had the Shanquell that used to go to the club with me, could dance his ass off. He would sip on water at the club, because he was a dancer, and people used to like him to get out there. And I was like a proud ass mama. I used to be like, baby, go out there and dance. Oh, shit now. Do that one thing. He going home with me, damn it. And everybody used to be tripping. Like, ooh, he be out there just fine as hell. And I used to be like, and they can't go all night long. Oh, Jesus. I'm getting a hot flash right now. This ain't the same Shanquell. That ain't the same one. His ass pregnant for 10 minutes. That's why he was talking about, hey, I'm going to spend a night with who? With me? No. I met you when you was 25. Your ass was 40-something. Not interested, babe. You're my brother now. But guess what? Did I tell who? I don't know if y'all heard the story. Y'all know I do story time. Let me do one real quick. I'm gonna let y'all go. Guess what? Hazel, my young buck, didn't get on the internet and dog me. He didn't break up with me saying I was too childish. Because I continue to be a mother, a mature person, worked every day, kept good house. He had to come correct when he came in my door. Whatever he did in the streets, I didn't see it because I ain't going to look for it. I don't look for men. That's one thing I'm not going to do. And I'm not going to compete with nobody. This brother came to my job, and I know Miss Lorraine and all them heard this already. A few of y'all haven't. I was a manager at Rent Center. My boss was there that day. He came into my office and said, Nina, your ass got to come out here and see this shit. Get your phone, because I got to record this. Wait a minute, let me get my recording. I said, what is you doing? I said, what is it? He said, come out here. You got to see this shit. I'm at work, y'all. I'm looking as I'm walking to the front door. All these people standing around. I'm like, what's out there? I get outside. This fool, Shanquell, is laying in front of the store. Casket clean. He even had on cufflinks, Stacey Adams, silk socks, tie, everything, because the boy can dress his ass off. And then he always smelled good. Hair laid, he always put together. Laying on the ground like this, like he dead, with his eyes closed. I said, oh my God, what are you doing? And I kicked him. He said, I'd rather be dead if I can't have you. Call my mama. Tell her just put me in the box right now. I'm ready to go. I'm sitting there and my manager is crying, y'all. He recording crying. He said, oh, no, I got to send this to my wife. He said, because I don't never want her to do to me what you did to this fool. I don't never want that. I called my brother. I said, James, you got to see. He said, tell him, don't move. I'm on my way. I got to get this shit on record. Tell him, stay there. Don't move. I said, no, I'm embarrassed as hell. I'm kicking him. He won't get up. Everybody taking pictures of him like he done a trophy. They dying laughing. It was like, oh, my God, oh, you're the girlfriend? They looking at me like, what the hell you be doing? I'm like this. Oh, my God. So, Hazel, I say that to say, I put brothers in suits and want to be dead. And he was 14 years younger than me, Hazel. So I don't know what you did to Blueface. You blew that shit in 30 days. You raggly. All on the inside, just worms. Her mind ain't right. That's why she lost Blueface. She was supposed to turn a blue face back into a brown face. That boy supposed to have been getting tattoos removed and stuff. We would have seen Blueface with a nice suit on, thinking he did. He like, damn, she really changed him. We supposed to have seen a change in Blueface. You older than him. You end up being younger than him. Nah, dummy. Now you on there like Cardi B. He a convicted felon. We knew that. He just got out of jail, Hazel. We knew that already. You didn't know. He just gave me $5,000. That's all you got. That's why I said, what is girl? Ain't nobody hearing what you saying. When you get an opportunity, you gotta be Jordan in the fourth quarter. You know how Jordan was in the fourth quarter? It seemed like the Rocky music came on. Remember the movie Rocky? Rocky used to get his ass beat all through the ring. See, I'm Rocky now, y'all. I call myself Jordan in the fourth quarter. I'm Jordan, really. But I can be Rocky, too. Let me remind y'all what Rocky used to do. Y'all remember Rocky used to get beat up? Just in the ring, just getting done. Every movie, Rocky would get the shit beat out of him until we heard this. Dun 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 dun. Here come Rocky. Every movie, we hear that music, we like, oh, he finna whip his ass. He about to whip his ass. That's me. Life done beat me down. Beat me down. I think, matter of fact, I just remind myself I'm gonna have to get a recorder. So when Quinto will come, you can beat me down for about 20 minutes. And then I'm gonna push. Dun 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 dun. Start bouncing the ball, get up and just start dribbling. It's the fourth quarter, baby. You ready for this? You ready for this? Because you're going to have a suit on calling your mama. Do you understand me? I ain't playing with these boys no more. That's why when I be telling people I'm chilling, I'm like, I'm chilling, man. Because I don't want to do this to them, man. I don't want to. They ain't ready for this. Oh my God. I went through boot camp. I went through basic training. I went through rebuilding, restructure, broken, chisel, beat. I'm like a diamond, baby. I know my worth, and my worth don't come attached to no dollar bill. I work too hard for this. I don't compromise. You can't have this. When I see you disturbing my peace and you making me go crazy and I'm ready to kill somebody, your ass can't be my friend. You can't be my co-worker. You can't even be my family member. I would cut a family member off. Your ass got to get away from me. For real. That's why when I be seeing these love and hip hops and this stuff on there, I be like, man, they got too much money to be going through that. If I had the money and the mind, I promise you I'll be up there with Elon. Elon, how much you got? You got $1 trillion? Okay, I'm almost there, Elon. Me and Elon will be counting money together. Don't give me no. I'm telling you I'm gonna be a millionaire. Y'all think I'm playing. I know I'm 56. You be like, damn, when you gonna be a millionaire when you're 96? Maybe. But I ain't leaving here till I get the millions. It ain't nobody gonna stop me from it because I deserve it. I retired, y'all. Let me tell y'all. I never stayed consistent because I was always spoiled. I would quit a job so damn fast. That's why I ain't got no 401k. I would quit a damn job because I had 5 goddaddies. I had my daddy, my mama, my brothers. I'm the baby. Never stay consistent, and they enable me by doing that. So I always was a runner. When things didn't go right, I would run. This YouTube here. Do y'all know, whoever stayed up with me last night on the live podcast, what time we go to bed? Like at 5 o'clock. I actually didn't get to bed till 6 after my shower. Y'all know what time I got up? 8:30. I've been up since 8:30 and I'm wired. I am on fire. I ran right to my computer. Papa, I ain't even tired. I still got to cook some Thanksgiving dinner for me and my son. Because we ain't going nowhere. It's a blizzard outside. I'm trying to cook a little something. I got my stuff thawing out. It ain't going to be much. I really want him to say, let's just go out to eat. Because I don't really do the holidays like that, man. And the holiday food ain't for me. I done changed a lot about me. So I got right up. I'm hungry. When you get hungry for something, can't nobody stop you. I used to do things for my kids. I used to do things to keep them mad. I used to do stuff to make sure my parents was proud of me. Now I'm 56 years old. Everything I do now is for Nina. It's for me. And ain't nobody gonna disturb that. Nobody. I don't compromise my peace. I don't care if you smell like Quinta oil. I I don't care if you smell like baby oil. You cannot compromise my peace. I don't care if you got a 6-inch or a 12. That don't even move me no more. It's a bonus. Because you ain't ready for that Rocky music anyway. I be saying, you sure you ready for this? You ain't ready for that. Boy, you better go somewhere and sit down. Because you... Why y'all think I want to start nothing new? Do y'all know I get propositioned all the time? I know y'all be like, Nina B just at home. She ain't got no man. I don't have a man by choice. I was just downtown when I told you I had to go to the federal building. Because I was there. I was at the federal building. And when I was coming out the door, I ran into a guy that's been knowing me since I was about 18. Nope. Let me take that back. He was like 18. I was like 24. We worked at the same place. And I was with David's dad, and we all worked at the same place. And he was a young buck. And he always had a crush on me. And he used to tell David dad all the time, I'm going to take your girl. He was like, man, if you don't get your little butt over there and do what you're supposed to be doing. So now he a grown-ass man. And me and him hung out several times. He's real accomplished. He has real estate. He has his own car lot. He has everything. Money. He used to be one of these big bosses in the city, but he still got it. He just don't show it as much. You know what he said to me? And he have said this several times. He said, I seen you talking about you don't live in your house no more. I said, nah, I ain't going back over there to Chuck E. Cheese. He said, why you don't come to my house? Badass house, too. By himself. I said, you know. He said, how many times I got to tell you can come to my house? He said, you ain't got no car yet? I'm going to get one. All the cars I got. And I'm like, I was good seeing you. You know, you stupid. Let me get out of here. He looked at me like, yeah, okay. But you know, you can come to my house. I don't have to be here. Tony. Me and Tony, let me make something clear about Tony. The Tony y'all met. Tony. Let me tell y'all something about me and Tony. We both Geminis. His birthday May the 28th, mine June the 16th. I met Tony when I was 19. I was with Tia's daddy. Do y'all want to hear a story time or y'all want me to hang up? Because I don't want to keep y'all. Could y'all please push the button? Push the dang on button. Y'all tripping, man. Can y'all push the like button? It feel like Friday. It is only Wednesday. I was just going to say it's Friday. Y'all got nothing to do. It's Wednesday. That's crazy. It feel like Friday. I don't know if y'all, somebody said stay with us, Nina. Okay, Miss Mary, I'm going to stay with Miss Mary. Miss Mary, if you want to stay here, we can stay. Miss Mary hung out with me till 5 in the morning. I love y'all, man. I got some riders. Miss Lorraine showed up. She said, don't have me put on my gym shoes. I still can buck. I said, Miss Lorraine ready to go. I got some riders on my channel. Y'all was like, no, we finna stay with you all night to make sure you good. They was hollering at me. Nina, don't have me come look for your ass. I mean, I was like, y'all made me get some act right last night. I started praising. I got scared. I said, let me start praising. Because I'm about to get a whooping. I love y'all for that. Y'all have my back, for real. Y'all my sisters. Y'all my aunties. Y'all my mama. Y'all know I ain't got nobody. This is me and David tomorrow. My family all separated. So I thank y'all. But I'm going to tell you about Tony. I don't know if y'all remember Tony. I was going to do the podcast with him. King to all fine. He looked like R. Kelly. Let me tell you about him. Real quick, I decided. This is the one time in my life I was a cheater. See, I can be honest. I tell all my damn business. One time in my life, I was a cheater. Just once. I was a kid, though. I was 19. I swear on everything I love, I haven't cheated since that time. Let me tell you how dirty I was. Tia daddy, fine. I'm writing my ebook. Y'all gotta start. Y'all gonna love my ebook. I'm writing them in chapters, and every dude I ever been with, y'all, I promise you, fine as wine. Y'all don't think Robert was fine. Y'all ain't seen Robert fixed up. Y'all always see Robert in his work clothes. Robert is a distinguished older gentleman. He can clean up really well. I'm telling y'all, I dated Robert after my divorce. We just the best of friends now. But anyway, and Robert, he got some skills. Anyway, I'm in the car with Tia's daddy. Now, I met Tia daddy when I was in the 12th grade. My oldest daughter daddy. I was in the 12th grade. The brother had 2 jobs, and he was in high school too. He had a car, and he had a shoebox under his bed with money, how he used to save. He was a saver. And when he met me, let me tell you how he met me. I worked at McDonald's in the hood. I begged my mama to let me work at McDonald's. Everybody worked there. It didn't even feel like work. It was a hangout, right? So James came in there, that's her daddy, with his sister, God rest her soul, she gone now. His little sister. I noticed him, but I didn't notice him. She come back in there, he go around by the drive-thru, and she said, if I don't get your number, my brother about to make me walk home. I said, huh? She said, my brother wants your number. If I don't get your number, he gonna make me walk home. I said, who is your brother? She said, the light-skinned one with the jerry curls. And I'm thinking, oh, he was kind of cute. Wrote my number down. He over in the drive-thru got his music. And it still remind me, because this was in 88, y'all. I still remember him playing Going Back to Cali. Cali. He had the loudest music in the city, fine as hell. And he wanted my number. Here you go. So we started dating. This brother would spoil me. He told my mom and dad. My mom and dad cussed him out too. He walked in the kitchen and said, I just want to tell y'all don't have to do nothing else for her. I got her. She mine now. My daddy said, boy, if your ass don't go somewhere and sit down. So they thought he was crazy. He bought my graduation stuff. He had me a graduation party. He always had money. We got engaged. Right after my graduation, he put a rock on my finger. So we, in his nice car, what kind of car was that again? I forgot what kind of car he had. But we in his car, we ride through the city. Everybody knew I was James' girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm James' girl. One day, we had been dating about 6 months at this time. One day we ride, this is some dirty shit, y'all. This boy did so much for me. And Tia Daddy still the shit, y'all. Don't get me wrong. He married. He got a banging house. He did 12 years in prison and haven't stopped running since he got out. His felony is gone now. He got it expunged. This brother driving nice. He got a business for his wife. I missed it. Let me tell you what I did. We in the car. He driving up the street called Eastern Street. And he said, oh, that's my boy T. I ain't thinking nothing. It's a 2-door car, you know. He said, hey, pulled over. Hey, T, what's up, man? Where you going? Tony was walking down the street. I still didn't look. This is his friend. He hollered across me. He said, oh, man, I'm finna go to summer school. I got a few classes I got to finish for graduation. We kids. He said, oh, okay. He said, you want to ride? He said, no, it's right there. He said, man, come on. So Tony... Tony be tripping up out the story. Tony went to get in the car. I had to lift up my seat. Remember, I'm in a 2-seater. He got to get in the back seat. So I went to lift up my seat so Tony get in the car. I smelled him. I didn't even look. He smelled like Quinta oil. This is before Quinta oil was even in existence. But he smelled. Do y'all remember the cologne Lagerfeld? It has made girls' panties dry. I mean, for real. So, he smells so good. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I love dark-skinned dudes. I have a fetish for dark skin. Ain't nothing like a dark-skinned Mendigo. Tia Daddy, high yellow. The brother light as hell, but fine. He looked like T.I. Tia Daddy is very, very attractive, but he light-skinned. And he was my boyfriend. I bent up to let Tony in, and he got in the back seat. I didn't want to look because James talking to him, you know, he driving. I'm like, how can I see how this dude look? He smells so good. But when he was getting in the car, we kind of glanced at each other. And I'm like, Tony, y'all had the prettiest skin. He like he had on makeup, his skin is so. To this day, he got the prettiest dark skin. It like makeup. So you know what my slick ass did? I put the sun visor down. And I had long hair at the time. My hair was like down my back. So I'm sitting there doing this. Tony looking at James and he glancing in the mirror at me. I'm looking at him, he looking at me, and I'm like, James ain't paying attention. And I'm in there squirming like, oh my God. Damn, he's fine. What the hell? Who is... I ain't never seen him before. I'm talking through my teeth to myself. You know what I did? We dropped him off. He said, all right, T. He said, all right, James, thank you for the ride. And he said, see you later, baby girl. And I'm looking at him like, you sure will. You sure will. All of a sudden, I got a headache. This is the game plan. I'm telling you, I know, this is how I know dudes be playing us because I played the game. I'm sitting there like, James, take me home. My head hurt. I want to lay down. I used to be on medication for migraines. I said, take me home. I want to lay down. He said, you don't feel good? I said, no, I want to go. It's summertime, y'all. You know, we about to graduate. He take me home. And I got my own car. I had a Cadillac. My parents bought me a Cadillac when I was a teenager. But I'm in James' car. So he dropped me off. I shut the door. I look and see him pull off. He gone. I get on the phone and call my best friend. I said, Laquan, where you at? She said, I'm at home. I said, what you doing? She said, nothing. She said, where your stalker? Because James used to be a stalker, y'all. Tia Daddy, this nigga used to jump out of bushes. Nina! I couldn't move. She said, where your stalker at? Him and my best friend hated each other. I said, he gone. I said, I'm about to come get you. She said, why? I said, I'm going to tell you when I get there. Got in the car, pulled off, hurried up, turned the corner. Got to my friend's house. She get in the car. I said, because she know everybody in the city. I said, tell me, do you know a dude named Tony Green? She said, yeah, I went to elementary with him. I said, quit lying. She said, we went to Dickinson. I said, stop. She said, Tony with the chipped tooth. I'm like, his tooth chipped? I ain't see. His tooth wasn't chipped because he got it fixed. So I'm like, this ain't the same one then. She said, he got real pretty brown skin. I said, she was describing him to the T. He had long Jerry curls too. It was the Jerry curl days. She said, I know he lived near you. He lived over by that party store. So we ride like stalkers, looking for Quinta oil. I told you first time I cheated. So we ride and ride and ride. All of a sudden, we turned the corner over by where James picked him up at. And all of a sudden, I turned and I did this. That's him, Laquan. She said, yeah, that's Tony. You know him? She said, so she started reaching over, blowing the horn. I said, stop. She's like, no, come on. You want to talk to him? Because I hate James. I want to, y'all look. I said, stop it. So Tony get to his house. She jumps out. Hey, Tony, what's up? He was like, hey, Laquan, what you doing? She said, my girl want to holler at you. And I'm embarrassed as hell. I'm like, why did she say that? Now, he just seen me a few hours ago in the car with James. So he didn't know who she was talking about. He looked in the car. And he said, ain't you James' girl? I said, yeah. He said, so who do want to meet me? And Laquan said, she do. She don't really like James. He too light-skinned. So he told me to get out the car, y'all. This boy was so fine. He hugged me. And like, we melted in each other's arms. And you know what he said? When he hugged me, he kind of like, it felt like he nicked my ear or something. I don't know. But he said, you the girl from McDonald's. I said, how you know? He said, when I got in the car the other day, I looked at you and said, how in the hell did he get the girl from McDonald's? He said, you know how many times I came in there and wanted to talk to you and I didn't talk to you? I'm like, what? So now we vibing. We vibing. This is a Friday night. My mother and father used to have these car parties and barbecue and stuff. So me and him talking, I'm shy. He kind of shy. Tony had never had a girlfriend. He had girls that he dealt with, but he never had a girlfriend. I was his first girlfriend. That Tony y'all met, I was his first girlfriend. Didn't I tell y'all? Yeah. But anyway, I invited him to the cookout. James had to work that night. He wasn't supposed to get off till like 2 in the morning. So I'm knowing James ain't gonna pop up at my house, so I'm finna invite Tony. So all my friends there, I'm showing him off like show and tell. I ain't told my friends, girl, I done met this fine dude. He coming over, my mom and daddy cooking, come over. So we walk into the party store down the street from my house. I'm kind of cold, so Tony being a gentleman, he said, here, put on my jacket. I'm looking like, oh, got on his jacket, he's so cute. He was just so cute to me. So we walk in and we blushing at each other and we talking and all that. Next thing you know, I hear, going back to Cali. I said, I don't even want to look around. Because this was James' favorite song. He blasted it all the time. I looked at LaQuan and I said, tell me, a Riviera. He had a blue Riviera. I said, tell me that ain't that baby blue Riviera. She said, yep, it's your stalker. Here he comes. I said, ah, damn. Now, I had told Tony that me and James was just cool after we had a conversation. I said, we kind of breaking up. I'm lying. We really breaking up. You know, we go together, but we don't. We wasn't going through shit. I'm lying my ass off. That's why I know dudes be lying. When they like something, they lie. James pull up. He walk up to me, and I'm his favorite person. He grabbed me and talking to me. He didn't even notice Tony, because we was in a crowd. So what he noticed first, I had on Tony varsity jacket. I forgot I had the jacket on. He said, and that's Tony jacket. He said, and look, what you doing here? What you doing with Tony jacket on? Y'all know each other? We were just all walking to the store. You know, he know Laquan. He went to school with Laquan. I'm lying. From that moment, Tony told me that night to make a decision. Pretty much, we kept on messing around. He said, you need to make a decision. Do you want to be with me or you want to be with him? I'm sitting there like, oh my God, I have never been. You know what? It's the worst feeling in the world to be torn between two people. It is the worst. I don't know how people cheat. That's why I said I've never done it again. You don't want to hurt one person because they're so good to you, but your flesh wants this person. You know what I'm saying? But you know this person is really good. James was a real good dude. But my flesh was fleshing on Tony. So I ended up with Tony. But James wouldn't stop. He was relentless. He drove me and Tony cray. That's why I know how I feel when somebody is on you and you don't want to be bothered. He drove us crazy. This boy would jump out of bushes. He would make Tony think we was doing something. Because now Tony paranoid because he know what I did to him to get with him. So he might mean you still doing that shit. Tony would park down the street and see if James gonna pull up. James got cool with he was cool with my parents. Let me tell you what this fool used to do. Me and Tony can spend the night at a hotel somewhere because, we couldn't lay up in our parents' house. We get a room. Come back. The Blue Riviera sitting in front of my house. Tony will look at me. I know he ain't at your house. We'll get in the house, y'all. My mother cook every day, Sunday. Didn't I tell you? Miss Mayberry throwing down. He's sitting there eating butter beans, neck bones, cornbread, Kool-Aid at the table with my mama. Y'all want something to eat? Tony, you want something to eat? You don't be eating Miss Mayberry food? He's be like, why is he over here? And my mama said, baby, y'all hungry. I be like, mama, you cannot keep having him over. If he hungry, I'm going to feed him. What you mean? My mother didn't care. She feed anybody. I said, mama, it don't look right. She said, girl, shut up. He trying to eat. He ain't thinking about you. His brother would come over there and eat. My mama would cook sweet potato pie. And me and Tony be sitting in the living room like this. And Tony be like, man, this is messed up, man. I got to keep coming over here and see James. He would constantly come over. Sometimes he would park his car because that was the hangout around our area. Franklin and Eastern. Anybody from Grand Rapids know we had Franklin, Eastern, Wealthy. Everybody used to hang out around here. He would park his car right in front of my house and walk down the street and leave his car there. Tony said, why you park in front of my girl house? He said, because it's a public parking spot. And I wanted to walk down the street. And guess what else James used to do? He used to follow Tony, hoping Tony would cheat on me. He would call me and just play with my mind. Where your man at? He went out with his friends. You sure? I'm calling Tony. Where was you at last night? Nina, don't start that shit. So this is how me and Tony fell apart, y'all. And I'm going to end this story. This is how me and Tony fell apart. We dated almost a year. We didn't date a whole year. James wouldn't stop. One day I was at home really sick because me and Tony was like this. I would hang out with Tony and his friends. Me and Tony had a bank account together. We was 19. We was 20 by then. We had a bank account together and everything. We was the best of friends. James just wouldn't stop. Everything was the bond with me and Tony. Everything. He calls me. James called me and said, where's Tony? I said, James, shut up. He said, no, for real. Where was Tony last night? Because you didn't hang out with him last night. I know this for a fact. Where was he, James? He said he was with Kenya. Do you know Kenya? I ain't going to tell you her last name. I knew Kenya lived around the corner from Tony. I said, He just, I'm trying not to act like it was phasing me. He said, yeah, they was hanging out and he got a ring on his pinky right now, belonged to her. And she told me he owned some blue boxers. I said, you know what color the boy drawers is? What the hell wrong with you? He said, because I want you to know you ain't got shit. You messed up your good thing. He wanted me back so bad, y'all. He would not stop. So I hung up the phone. I'm sitting there. My car was messed up, so I can drive my car. My mama wouldn't let me drive her car at the time. So I'm sitting there like, I don't know if he's telling the truth. My mind playing tricks on me. So my stupid ass called James. So where you say they at? He said, oh, Tony probably at home. He probably tired. They hung out all night. Come and give me a ride to his house. This is how mad I was. I'll be right there. He came. He came and picked me up with his brother. His brother is gone now. Let him rest in peace, Jeffrey. Pick me up. I'm in the back seat. James rubbing it in my face. Him and Jeffrey cracking jokes, talking about he could imagine what Tony was doing with Kenya. Because I'm like, I can't stand your ass. So we go over. I get parked around the corner. I park around the corner. I walk in Tony's house. He and his sister base. He's at his sister's house. He knocked out. She said, he in the basement. I go down there. Tony, guess what the first thing I recognized? The blue drawers. He had fell asleep, like, from the club. He on blue drawers. And I'm thinking now, maybe James seen him dancing or something. How you know this boy got on some blue boxers? So I grab his hand. A ring was on his finger. I said, who ring is that? He said, why? Now I'm on 10. I said, he is telling the truth. I said, so you just played me? So who was you with last night? I wasn't with nobody. He all looking guilty. Let me tell y'all what happened, y'all. Tony's friend Rodney walks in. This is how bad my luck is. Rodney had just came from around the corner where James and was parked. When he seen me, he came in and he looked at Tony. He said, hey, Nita, what's up? And I'm on 10. He said, man, she tripping about some stuff about, girl, whatever. It ain't even like that. Rodney said, where your car at, Nina? I said, my car, I'm about to stutter. My car messed up. He said, how you get over here? James said, then Tony said, yeah, how you get over here? I live across town from you. How you get over here? He said, I seen James around. Why he say that? Tony started putting on his shoes. He said, James around the corner. James around the corner. How you get over here? You talking about this ring, so James around the corner. Come on. I got his mom. I said, Miss Green, they for the fight. So she running behind Tony, I'm running behind Tony, Rodney running behind Tony, James standing outside the car like this, like, yeah, I did my job. Tony walked up to him and said, man, what's up, man? You brought my girl over here? He was like, she just want to see what you was up to, man. I told her, you know. Kenya lived across the street. She looking. And I'm still trying to go at Tony like, nah, you don't change the subject. He said, nah, the subject is changed, damn it. What you doing in the car with James? I needed a ride. I'm trying to explain. I wanted to see was it true. He said, he told you this? Miss Green trying to stop him. She in between them. Jeffrey jump out the car. Rodney ready to fight Jeffrey. Tony ready to fight James. And I'm sitting there like, how the hell this shit just happened and flipped that fast? I'm the one supposed to be mad. How Tony mad? So Tony said this. He said, all right, this is it. I'm his first girlfriend, y'all. His family loved me. We was totally in love. He said, Nina, listen. I ain't doing this no more. He ain't gonna stop. He said, I ain't doing it no more. He said, what you finna do? I'm mad still about the draws in the ring. I'm not thinking. I said, James, take me home. Tony looked. Pretty much grabbed his mama. They went home. I was home for about an hour. He calls me and said, I'm asking you one more time, what you about to do? You finna be with James? I'm still mad about the ring, y'all. I said, yeah, I'm done with you. He said, remember that. Click. Do you know Tony has been torturing me almost 40 years? I have tried to make amends with Tony. I ended up pregnant by James. I got back with him. He took care, James just took care of me. You know what I'm saying? He was a good dude. I ain't gonna take nothing away from him. I ended up pregnant with my daughter. And guess what happened? This fool get 12 years in prison. Tony's sitting there. Yo, baby daddy got 12 years. Shut your ass up. So we continue to be friends, y'all. From age 19, Tony is 55, I am 56, and we have never, ever, ever stopped messing around. I'm just for real. Me and Tony have always came back together, but he tortures me. Tony know we got this bond in the sense of the shit. I'm just gonna be for real. We just got this magical shit. It's like we both turned back into 19 when we together. But he'd do some shit like this because he still smell like heat oil. He'd get this close to my lips and say, what you about to do? Huh? What? What you? I'm about to go to the casino. we blend like this, Miss Lorraine. We the bomb. He called, I had said a couple weeks ago I was done. I said, I'm done with Tony. This, you see how long it's been? 88. We in 2025. Me and Tony still click. Y'all seen him on my video. And my daughter get mad at her dad, Tia. She get mad at her daddy, James. Guess what she do? That's why Tony Green my daddy. He gets sober. He'll call me. He said, you better get your daughter, Nina. I'm going to hurt your daughter. How she know about Tony Green? I said, because it's part of my life. You sound stupid. And Tony always he told David, when he was at David's house, he said, you know you're supposed to be my son. So a couple weeks ago, I said, nope, it's it. Me and you ain't gonna never get back together, Tony. You be playing too much. You still making me pay for that day. He reminds me of it every time he can get it. Now, we ain't getting back together. Now, you know what you did in 88. 88? We in 2025, man. What is wrong with you? I love you, but no. So I said, you know what? I'm done. Nope, we ain't gonna be friends. We ain't sleeping together. We ain't doing nothing. No, it's over. Why he called me Saturday? I seen him ring on the thing. I said, He think I'm finna call him? Hell no, I ain't playing. I am not playing. I ain't playing. Blip, 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 blip. Did you call me? You know I called you. We go through that all the time. I just text him tonight. Hey, Tony. Hey, Nina. We ain't say nothing for a couple hours. He was like, hey, I'll call you back in a minute. After like 2 hours. You see what he do to me? But I ain't going over his house. I promise y'all I ain't. I am not doing it. I am not doing it. Not today. Maybe tomorrow. He is the only one in my past. Tony is the only one in my past that I've been messing with for almost 40 years. The only one. We got this special kind of love. It just don't go away. But it's games. He gonna torture me. We gonna be 90 years old, and his ass gonna be talking about what I did in '88. And then I say something like this. Well, you know, it was James' girlfriend first. You forgot that? Fuck him. Fuck him. So that's my story of cheating. And I never cheated again. Because I did not like that feeling. I didn't want to hurt James for nothing in the world. I did not. But Tony was so delicious, y'all. I could not resist. I said, oh, I gotta find this dude if it's the last thing I do not find him the same day. I'm like, oh my God. It is gonna be in my ebook. Cause it is Tony. When I was writing my bio, I was writing a biography and I stopped. And I was gonna get all the dudes that I've been with to sign a waiver because I didn't want them to sue my ass. Cause I'm gonna tell the juicy shit. Tony is the only one that did not want me to give him a fake name. He said, I want my name in that book, and I want you to tell everybody what you did to me. Nope, I want the whole story. And make sure you put my name, my picture. He's like, I ain't signing shit. Everybody else, don't put my whole name in it. Because, ooh. And Gene don't even want to be in the book. I said, Gene, I don't even have a book without you. Your ass is the book. Everybody else chapter this big. Gene got the Bible. He was like, you gonna tell it? I'm gonna tell everything. It's a bio, Gene. It's about my life. He was like, oh my God. So he don't even want to be in the book, but he ain't got no choice. And I say all this to say, y'all, get your mind right. I be trying to tell Tony like this. I am so different. He know I'm different. I said, Tony, I am so different. I have grown. And he probably watching me right now. Tony watched my channel. And he always calling me like, you shouldn't have said it this way. You should have did it. He think he my daddy. If you just listen to me, you will go viral. Like, okay. But I be trying to tell him, my mind is different. I'm a different person. I'm not that little girl no more in '88. That was back then. And he'd listen to my whole spiel and be like, kiss me on my forehead or something, like, yeah, okay. He don't trust me. He don't trust me. He loved the hell out of me. I can call his mama right now. And I haven't seen Miss Green in maybe 10 years because she lives in the South. I can call her right now and say, I ain't got nowhere to go. But she, baby, come on down here. She loves me. She loves me. And he knows she loves me. Tony, if you're watching, you know your mom loves me. So you better treat me right. And she would tell people this too. Tony should have married Nina. And neither one of us, oh, damn, I can't even say that shit. Oh, I was going to say neither one of us ever been married because my first marriage was a forfeit. It didn't count. Talking about that. When Tony found out I was getting married, let me tell you what Tony did. He cursed my marriage. I just remember what you did, Tony. He called me up on Facebook. He wrote me a message on Facebook. You know what this fool said? I had just left, went to Birmingham. I'm all happy. I got a 6-figure man. He wrote me on Facebook and said, I'll give it 2 years. That's all he said. I said, I'll give it 2 years. So I texted him back. I said, what is you talking about? He is not your type. And you not going to stay married. I don't even know why you did that. I said, why would you say some shit like that? I was back in Grand Rapids in 2 years, y'all. And when I came back, he's like, didn't I tell you? He pretty much saying, you got Tony on the brain. That's what he pretty much saying to me. Do I got Tony on the brain? We got a soul tie. But he a good dude. Tony, he don't really smoke. He used to smoke weed. I don't think he smoke weed no more. But back when I was with him, he didn't smoke, he didn't drink, or do nothing. He's a vegetarian. He been a vegetarian for over 20 years. He works hard. He dressed his ass off. He's talented. He's kind. He loves his mama. He loves his kid. He watches his grandkids every day, y'all, so his daughter can work. And then he's an entrepreneur. Then he gonna do his business. But he watches grandkids every day. He paw. They just love him. Him and his brother got a nice place together. And it's like, and it's funny because my brother, back in 88, my brother had just got his 30-year bit and he was finna go to prison. But he had just got out of prison for doing 2 years when I met Tony. So he met Tony in between and him going back to prison. So, and he knew the James and Tony shit. James had it so bad, y'all. I could tell James, I could hear the ice cream truck. Let me tell you how bad James loved me. I could hear the ice cream truck. And I said, dang, why you didn't tell me the ice cream truck was here? He said, baby, you want some ice cream? I said, yeah. He would take off running to the ice cream truck way up the street. And my brother used to be like, oh, hell no. He can't come back over here acting like that. He said, James, if you do it again, if you let Nita do some shit, he said, man, you a pimp. You can't be doing. He was like, no, I love your sister. I would make him drive all the way to Studio 28 to give me popcorn. I feel like getting some popcorn. I don't want to go to the movies, though. Baby, you want me to go get you some popcorn? Yeah, okay, I'll be right back. My brothers be like, James, you can't hang with me, bro. You cannot hang with me doing that shit. He would do anything for me. Let me tell Tony, go give me some popcorn. He'd be like, we going to the movies? Because if we ain't going to the movies, you better go in the kitchen and find you some popcorn. Tony wasn't doing that shit. But my favorite car, I had a Cadillac. I loved Grand Ams for some reason. My birthday came around. This when they was competing. My birthday came around. They both knew I loved Grand Ams. So Tony, he rented, and I'm probably saying something Tony probably don't even know happened. Tony rented a Grand Am because he can buy when we kids. He rented me a Grand Am, and he said, we going to Chicago. I'm taking you on a shopping spree. And my sister lived there. We going to stay at my sister's house. I said, what? So he pulled up in the driveway with the Grand Am. And at this time, y'all, it was the Nino Brown stage. Both of them, I left this part out. James and Tony both was drug dealers. They wasn't when I met them. They became. You know, as the time went on, Nino Brown, New Jack City. So they both doughboys. So now I got the chains on, I got the rings, I got the up-de-doos. I'm a dough girl. You know what I'm saying? For real, I had two doughboys. So he was like, we going to Chicago. Then, Tony, I don't know if you remember this. You remember you put $1,000 in a paper bag and you gave it to me for my bag? He gave me $1,000, Grand Am, and we went shopping. But he don't know. And I think I'm about to tell you something you don't know. James gave me $2,000. Shh. James gave me $2,000. So I'm with my niece in Chicago, and I'm like, girl, you know, Tony gave me $1,000. James gave me $2,000. She said, for real? And I had my own money too. Tony got mad at me. He buying 3-finger rings. He all in the jewelry. He big boss. 3-finger ring. And I'm looking like, where my ring at? He looking at me like, you ain't been acting right. So I got 1-finger ring. But they used to do shit like that. I lived the best life ever as a teenager, y'all. When I tell y'all I had the best teen life ever, it was the bomb. I didn't want for nothing. We lived the life. That's why I said these kids nowadays, I don't know what they do. I don't know if y'all, who are on here from Grand Rapids, y'all remember the Legion, and we used to dance. They had the what was it, the boxing ring as the dance floor. You'd be in there dancing, and everybody, back then, everybody used to dance. You didn't go to the club to pow or fight. Hell no, we got pretty to get in there and dance and have fun with our boyfriends. And it was the shit back in the day, man. And I hate that these kids don't enjoy that. I don't even know how these girls get pregnant, because they sung, shoot them in the head and make them bleed. Shoot them in the head and make them, like, when y'all get romantic? Because we had sex songs. We had Guy, Keep Sweat, R. Kelly. We had all. Was R. Kelly there? I don't think R. Kelly was out yet. But we had all this shit. We ain't have nothing but love making music. My daughter them hear the music now like, Mama, I'm surprised. You ain't have more kids than me back then, because us, all the music y'all had. We had True. We had New Edition. It wasn't none but groups. So we go to concerts. And let me tell y'all one more James story what he did. Y'all know I love New Edition. Y'all know I love New Edition. I love New Edition. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all about my first love, Richard. That's another story. Fine as shit. He was my Grand Rapids Ralph. He was before all of them. But anyway, I love New Edition. They came in concert in Kalamazoo, Michigan. So I'm telling James, we already known to follow New Edition. This is what we do. Me and my friends and my mother would make my sister-in-law be our chaperone, because we would play my mama. We would say some shit like this. I'd make sure she hear me. I'd be like, I hope my mama don't send Yvette to be our chaperone this time. And she would hear me. So guess what she did? She sent Yvette, because she thought I didn't want Yvette to come, but I wanted Yvette to come. My mother never knew that. I'm like, I hate when she sent Yvette. Well, y'all can go, Yvette going. Dang. We used to be so happy, because my sister-in-law, it's James' first wife, my brother's first, they got married when they was teenagers. She didn't give two shits what we was doing. She would go in there, go to put rollers in her head. She said, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, any of them knock on my door, I'm beating their ass. I'm not playing. Don't y'all play with me. Leave me alone. Take their ass. Johnny, whoever. So we be like, just leave her alone. We running through the hallways at the hotels. We got rooms. But anyway, we get to Kalamazoo. I'm telling y'all all my story. I just feel so good today, y'all. I feel so good. I'm just so happy, because God, he always replenish me. Every day is a new day. You got to renew your mind every single day. But anyway, if y'all want to listen, cool. If y'all don't, I understand. I was in Kalamazoo, Michigan at the concert. We just got there. We finna get our rooms, right? First, James, this one I was just going with James. First, James said, you ain't spending the night in Kalamazoo with no New Edition, and I know you like Ralph. I said, man, they famous. Ain't like they finna just be kicking it with us. He was like, man, shut up. You done met them how many times? I said, man, I'm playing it off. We didn't talk to them on the phone. I kid y'all not. We used to talk to New Edition on the phone, especially when they hit Michigan. Hey, y'all about to be in Kalamazoo. What y'all on? Y'all coming? Yo, we coming. So we had come down there, right? We went down there. We in the lobby. This when Johnny Gill first got in the group. I was excited. Everybody, we got to meet Johnny. We ain't never met Johnny Gill. We standing in the lobby. Ronnie DeVoe, Michael Bivens, and Johnny Gill was walking towards us. And I grabbed my sister-in-law. I said, oh, my God, is that Johnny Gill and Ronnie DeVoe and Michael? They, hey, what's up, y'all? We talking. I'm looking for Ralph. We just talking and kicking it. Guess what I hear? Nina. Nina. I look at my sister. I look at my best friend. You know, I tell you, she hates him. She hates James. She looked at me. She said, if I turn around, and that's James, we about to fight. I said, it better not be. Kalamazoo is like 45 minutes away from Grand Rapids. So it ain't like he just happened to pass the building. And he wasn't going to the concert. I turned around, I said, what do you want and why are you here? I just want to make sure you got your ticket, because I thought you left it in my car. You came all the way down here because you're talking about a ticket. And he said, oh, that's them New Edition niggas. Oh, okay. Look, hey, what's up, bro? Talking to him like, shut up, talking to my friends. And he was like, where your boy at? Where's Ralph? I don't know. So he's standing around like he my bodyguard, just standing there. So Johnny them looking at him like, who is this dude? Because he's sitting there like, the concert about to start. They hadn't even started the concert. They was finna go to I guess they had already just came back from the rehearsal or whatever, but they finna go to the concert. It's earlier that day. So the concert ain't starting until 8 o'clock. This is about 5 maybe. So Johnny the one was like, good meeting you ladies, you know, hey, good meeting you. And when they went back up there and we Madison, and I'm like, what you about to do? He was like, y'all want to go eat? I'll take y'all. No! So we ended up ditching him, hanging out with New Edition. He looked over that whole hotel looking for me. I could have swore I heard down the halls, Nina! He was so mad. He was so mad. Ralph asked me, I kid y'all not, is that your boyfriend? He my friend. I never slept with Ralph, y'all. I regret it to this day. I never, ever, ever slept with Ralph. But my friends, when I tell y'all, if I wanted to get some people locked up, I hold some secrets. Diddy ain't the only one that like little girls. We was 15, 16. At this time, I was 19. I was 20 in Kalamazoo. But when we first started hanging with New Edition, we was teenagers. That's why when Gene Deal be telling his stories, the bodyguard, I be looking at him like this. You know why? You can't get to the superstars unless you go through the bodyguards. And my friend, my best friend, I ain't gonna say the bodyguard name. I know their names. I know New Edition bodyguards' names. She knew them personally, put it that way. They loved my best friend. And guess who else loved her? Bobby Brown and Ricky Bell and Can Go Kid from UTFO. I'm telling on you. I'm telling on you. I'm telling. My friend was cold work. They loved her because she didn't treat them like they was famous. She'd walk up in their room, move out the way. What y'all eating? They be looking like, did she not know we New Edition? She did not treat them like she was famous. And my mother told her to tell them this one time. You know, they used to wear them red suits all the time because we didn't know they was poor back then until the movie came out. She said, when y'all see them boys, tell them that Miss Mayberry said, don't wear them damn dirty ass suits no more. I'm tired of looking at them Christmas suits. They wear them suits in the spring, the summer, the winter. Tell them don't wear them damn suits no more. I don't care if they got to put on some jeans. We tired of seeing them Christmas suits because they used to wear them shiny suits all the time. I didn't notice it till she said it. I said, damn, they do wear them damn suits on. They was poor. We didn't even know it. It's the such thing as being famous and poor. TLC, they was poor. That's why people, when they hear our New Edition story, y'all around New Edition, we had more money than them. We had more money than New Edition. They didn't even know it. So anyway, my friend, in front of all the New Edition fans, she walked up and they was about to go to the concert and they had on them suits. And Laquan said, my mama told me to tell y'all, don't wear them dirty ass suits because they clean. She bust them out. They was looking all embarrassed like, I was like, oh my God, why did you say that? She said, I'm tired of looking at them. So why y'all keep wearing them suits? I was like, oh my God. They couldn't even answer her. They was looking at her like, and the whole time they lived in the projects, going on tour. They didn't have no money. And we talking about their ass. New Edition. Go watch the New Edition movie tonight if y'all think I'm lying. They was still living in the projects when they was on tour at that age. So we looking at them like they way up here. One time I was talking to Ralph on the phone, and he kept asking me this one question, and I didn't know why he was asking me this. Why you like me? I'm like, because you Ralph. What the hell? He said, but I don't understand, but why you like me? And I'm shy. I don't know. I'm like, I just think you cute. He said, I just wanted to know why you. And I started thinking, he was asking me that because he was rich and he wanted to make sure I like him for him. But the boy was living in the projects with no money. And my stupid ass brother, James, my brother I be talking about all the time, he cussed them out. When they came to Grand Rapids and they wanted to have a water balloon fight with us, I'm begging, crying, telling my mama, please let us go. My mama like, Ricky Bill asked my mama, said, baby, Nina and them will see y'all at the concert of mine. I ain't bringing them nowhere. I just got back from Chicago. I ain't coming down, no. So my brother had a car. I said, James, please. He said, so you telling me, my brother's so stupid. He said, so you telling me, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, Ralph, whatever the hell their name is, want y'all to come to a hotel and have a water balloon fight? I said, yeah. He said, get him on the phone. Ricky Bell was the spokesperson. I said, Ricky, my brother, I'm dumb. I'm falling for my brother thinking he really finna take us. I said, Ricky, my brother want to know what hotel is at because he going to bring us. He said, oh, okay. My brother get on the phone, y'all, and said, who is this? Which one of these new edition niggas is this? I'm like, stop. He said, this Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, and Mike, which one is this? He said, this Ricky. He said, now what you say about the water balloon fight? And he was like, well, we going to have a water balloon fight. We don't know nobody in the city. And we've been talking to them. And we bored. You know, the concert ain't till tomorrow. My brother said, little N-word, do you think I'm stupid? No. I know what you want with my sister. No. I fell out crying, screaming, grabbing I'm hitting him in his head. My mama like, what is wrong with y'all? He said, Mama, I know what these little boys want. They think I'm stupid. And he said, Nina, these boys rich. They don't like you. See, he thought they was rich. He said, they rich. They don't like you. They want something else. And I will beat New Edition ass. I'm not playing with. I said, oh my God. I was so embarrassed. Ricky on the phone like, I was just, he didn't know what to say. My brother cussed New Edition out. My mother told them to go to bed. She said, don't y'all got a concert to do tomorrow? Y'all need to go to bed talking about a damn water balloon fight. She said, go to bed some damn way. Man, my life was crazy. My life was crazy growing up. But I had the time of my life, y'all. Thank y'all for listening to my stories. And if I go to Houston with I ain't going to say if, I'm going to Houston to the New Edition concert. I'm going to the concert. I'm going with my boy Pernell. Pernell, if you watching me, you better save my seat. Because Christian Keys is his brother. You know, Keith Orr go be on that trip. Keith Orr go get us backstage. And I get to see my Ralph. I don't give a damn he go with Aldebar's ex-wife. You know he go with Aldebar's ex-wife. She looked like a crackhead, Ralph. And Aldebar's sister and brother went to school with me, Daryl and Carol. Carol told me that Aldebar's wife ain't shit, she told me. She said, she left my brother and went with Ralph. And you know what I said? You know I'm stupid. I said, she left your brother. And she left Al. I said, tell Al, I can help him make her jealous. If he ever want to make her jealous, tell Al to call me. Al fine as hell, but he got issues. I can't do that one. But anyway, y'all, this your girl Nina from Breakfast Strong Woman. I didn't went to a whole Nina story because I just feel good tonight. This is my second glass of wine. As y'all can tell, I'm talking about my life, enjoying y'all tonight like I did last night, but I'm on a whole different vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm back. You know why I think I'm back? Because Miss Lorraine is back. I love you, Miss Lorraine. She's my favorite, man. Her and TK, I don't even be worried. Miss Lorraine, let me tell you about TK. She done held it down while you was gone. TK the shit. TK be, TK is Mike Tyson on here. She knocking people out. You hear me? I got the two best mods in the world. I decided a mod. Y'all know I got some mods that I don't remember I have. And do they show up? TK, is TK on here? Who the mods, TK? Mr. Rain just went on vacation. You can tell Mr. Rain and shit. Stop, Yard. You can tell Mr. Rain and shit because she can leave and come back when she feel like it. She like, you know what? I'm going back over here and see what they doing. She said, we miss you, Miss Lorraine. And ask anybody. I kept saying, Miss Lorraine ain't on here, but y'all know she hold her spot. No matter where she leave and come back, she always got her spot. You queen bee, Miss Lorraine. You could have told me if something was going on. You could have gone your girl. You know what I'm saying? But I still love you. I knew you was going to come back because she loves me. And Miss Lorraine, since I trust you and I trust TK, we going to do that channel trip that I want to do. I want us to meet somewhere, and I really want us to go on an island. Not an island, not that far yet, like Florida or Miami somewhere, or LA, somewhere we can be on the ocean, because we got to go find Quinta oil, and I'm going to make sure we all have the shirts that say Unbreakable Strong Women looking for Quinta oil. And we going to be walking down the beach. They be like, y'all looking for Quinta? They're going to one right there. We going to go look for Quinta oil. So we got to put this trip together for how about next summer? Is that enough time for people to get something together? Because I really want to do this. I want to meet all y'all, and I want to have fun. I want to sit around, tell our girl stories with our wine, talk shit, laugh, cry, help people heal that's going to be there, because we going to have some broken women that's still on that damn bus. We got, Miss Lorraine, we got some work to do. We got broken women on that bus still. The bus we got off of. We still got some retarded dum-dums on that bus. We love y'all though, but we got to get them together. Y'all still on that bus. Why you think he don't come home, Nina? Because his ass was somebody else. I mean, like, when people don't like talking to me. They be like, you just be saying, I'm telling you the truth. But he said he was at his mama house, probably with his baby mama. He didn't say his mama house. He said his baby mama. Girl, your ears clogged up. How you know? How you don't know? Woo, Jesus. I'm so glad I'm delivered. I'm knocking them out like Jordan. Fourth quarter. I'm not getting knocked out no more, Miss Lorraine. I didn't have my days. I didn't retired from being stupid. That's what I was going to tell you I retired from. I'm retired from stupidity. I'm retired from brokenness. I'm retired from being ignorant. I don't even say ignorant. Ignorant. I'm retired from being patient. And I'm retired from seeing the good in people and his potential. No, listen here, brother. If you don't know your potential when you meet me, I ain't finna help your ass find it. Okay? You better know your potential when you bring your ass in this door. And I'm gonna start asking them, do you have your potential, your self-respect, your dignity, your pride, your job, your car, your keys? Do you got all that shit before you come in this door? And your HIV papers. I need that too. And where was your daddy? Was he in your life? Do you like your mama? Y'all gotta quiz dudes. If somebody be like, man, my mama was a hoe, my daddy, don't talk to his ass. I don't like my mama. If you don't like who you came from, damn it, you know you ain't finna like me. You is not gonna like me. Some men is in your life, ladies, just for a feeling. Some people in your life just because they ain't got nowhere to go. Some dudes right now at somebody's house tonight, chilling with the family that's visiting from out of town for Thanksgiving because his ass hungry. He ain't there because he love you. He know you can cook. I'm finna go on over here at my baby mama house, man. You know she make them damn sweet potato pies and shit. She can throw down, man. I'm gonna go on over here and give me something to eat. And her ass then put new linen on the bed. She done vacuum. She got the candles going. You can smell them nasty ass chitlins all over the house. She laughing. All her teeth showing, even the ones missing on the side. She grinning. Because she finna get her some good stuff tonight. And guess what? Saturday, he ain't gonna be there. Then I'm gonna get some cars. I'm stupid. Y'all, get your wine, because I'm gonna tell you how dumb your ass is. Okay? Get your wine. Mm-hmm. You not stupid. You're crazy. How many times do his ass gotta show you he don't want you? Well, I thought this time you did. You thought this time, huh? What was different, huh? Because he seems sincere, it was different from the last 12? Well, to me, because you didn't change your mind, because you don't think different, you still think the same, so you're going to keep getting the same result. Until you change what you do, you're going to keep getting the same shit. Then when you get your mind right, he can't walk up to you and say some dumbass shit, because you're going to be like me. You're going to stop him at the door. Do you got your pride? Do you got your dignity? Do you got your keys? Where's your mama at? You go question his ass at the door. Show me your keys. This is what y'all need to do. Don't ask for no bank account yet. Show me your keys. Because if he got keys to something, he got some money somewhere because he got to pay for his shit. Y'all be wanting to know what he got in the bank account. He could be living with his baby mama and not paying no bills and have some damn money. Y'all be tripping. He got money. Yeah, because he ain't paying no shit. He got a bunch of bitches. I mean, I don't give a damn about your money. Where your keys at? You got some responsibilities. That's what I want to know. Because if you got some responsibilities, you're a responsible person. And you responsible enough to grow with me. But if you just got some money, you might have just got a check. A one-time check. So in 2 weeks, your ass gonna be broke, sleeping on my couch, playing my kids' video games. I thought you had some damn money. Y'all know some dudes like that, right? They do a few jobs, get a little money, showboat, go buy some designer shit, look good for somebody, take them out to a lavish restaurant, and they thinking, ooh, damn, I got me a money dude. You see that brother in a couple weeks, he ain't got shit. You be like, what happened to the money? I gotta do a couple more jobs and ask for the keys. Y'all hear me for real? The keys to what? The keys to your place. Where you live at? Can I come over your house? I'm tired of laying in my bed. Can I come lay in your bed? I don't want to know what you bringing to my table. I want to come to your table. I know what's on my table. I got the fork, the knife, the spoon, the plate, the food. I got 4 legs that's holding it up. I got 4 chairs. I don't need you to bring shit to my table. I want to know what's at your table. Y'all be asking all the wrong questions. You know why? Because grandma told us that. You be asking what to do, bring it to the table. He don't got to bring nothing to my table. My table full. I don't need nothing at my table, baby. What's at yours? I got food in the freezer. I don't need that. And I can sit on my bed and eat. I don't even need a table. What you doing? But y'all be afraid you gonna lose somebody. I can't do that because he gonna be with somebody else. Okay, I'd rather say that and let him go be with somebody else and get hurt now than play like it don't matter to me and appease him and I get hurt later when all my feelings involved. Now I gotta detach from this fool. Y'all know how many girls I know running around here crying over a crackhead? I love him though. I thought he was everything. He promised he wasn't gonna get high. I used to be that fool. That's what I'm talking about. That was me. That was me. I see potential though. Guess what? It's been almost 30 years. And he still don't know his potential that I thought I saw that he never showed that he had. And I ain't talking about Tony. Tony been longer than that. Talking about my kid's daddy, G. Good dude, hard worker, architect. Know how to write blueprint, build anything. And I said, encourage him, go baby, run. You got it, babe, go. I believe in you. Yay. Keep the oil, keep the oil. He'll start doing something. You believe in me? I got it, babe. He'll take off running, and about a week later, he right back down. I'm like, I gotta cheer your ass every 5 minutes, fool. Do I gotta show up at your job with a bullhorn and some balloons every day to make you love yourself, fool? I mean, what the hell? When you love somebody more than they love themselves, it's time to go. And a lot of y'all love dudes more than they love themselves. For real, y'all love them more than they love their damn self. You know how you can tell a dude don't love himself? When his ass giving his penis to everybody, he don't even care what he stick. That ain't self-love. Somebody's self-love is particular who they laying with, because that's their body. When they think I'm a pimp, no, you a dummy. You just sticking anything. You don't even love yourself. Do y'all know how many dudes I know that won't do that? It's a lot of dudes around here that won't do that. They be like, nah, man, I gotta have some kind of feeling for her. She gotta be clean. I gotta see her house. I don't lay down with anybody. Bad soul tie. I know dudes like that. But I know more dudes that say, shit, I'll stick anything. I ain't even gotta know her name. Dangerous. You don't love yourself? Dude, do you hear what you saying? And you think that's being a player using your body. You using your body on somebody you don't even know. You may stick something you can't get out of. And you want to talk to me? Just watch their patterns. Check behind them. Listen to them. A lot of dudes brag about that kind of shit. Yeah, you know, I'm about to settle down because before you, baby girl, I was out here slinging that thing everywhere. So it's used. It's just, did you soak it in some vinegar? Is it leaking? You know, I don't want it. And some of y'all putting your mouth on it. Nasty. Just nasty. I ain't man bashing. Look up to my man. I mean, you know what? Let me say something. Am I man bashing y'all? Men are cry babies. Listen to this man. You mean bitch. You always messing with us. Men are cry babies. Y'all do the most to women. But as soon as we talk about your George Jeffrey sunroof head, rusty feet ass, y'all get mad. Y'all talk about our stomachs, our butts, our wigs, our lashes. Y'all dog us. But as soon as we say some shit that y'all do, and some of y'all watch me right now, and y'all know y'all got a sunroof on top of here. Y'all ain't got nothing going on up there. Your braids is this far apart. And I'm talking about you now, because you shouldn't have got on here and started crying. Own up to your shit. Men can do the most, been cheating all day life. Pull up on you on a wheelchair, baby. I was just thinking about we should go on and settle down. Your guy ass got on the pen and can't get up out of a wheelchair. Now you want to be in love. You know I'm telling the truth, Mr. Johnson. That ain't even his name. You know I'm telling the truth, Mr. Johnny. Your stuff like that. Now I'm going to talk about Johnny since he want to say something. Your stuff like, y'all know how I do. Your stuff like this. Ain't no action. Ain't no, the blood up here by the elbow. You got to kind of push the blood down. And hoping that some just reach a little bit. And you may see it jump a little bit like this. I got something. It ain't dead. I got something. Wait. Let me give it a little bit more CPR. Oh, that ain't working. Give me some jumper cables. You need jumper cable. Put them right on the bottom of the ball. That's why listen here. Listen here. You gotta come in the room with Mr. Johnny like this. Okay, Mr. Johnny. What you say? How much money you got? You got my rent? Okay, hold on. Hold on, Mr. Johnny. I got you now. Hold on. I'm gonna stick this right in the hole. Be quiet now. Shut up. You gonna You gotta jumpstart Mr. Johnny ass. This what cracks me up. Don't old men don't say we don't want no old woman. We like them young girls. You know why they like the young girls, Mr. Rain? Because the young girls thinking when they come in the room with that honey pack, they getting high. They can tell them, you know, this came from the dispensary. This ain't that. This is weed stuff. Oh, let me take some. I like getting a little high. He's sucking on the honey pack. We know what the honey is. It got a little Viagra in it. We like, Mr. Johnny, that ain't no damn weed. I know what that shit is. Okay. Let me taste it. Now, you can't taste this, gal. I know I can't, because I know what it is. Or they say, oh, I'll be by there in a minute. Let me stop at the gas station. To get what, a blue pill? That's what you need to go get. Why did you even get there like 1 o'clock? You know you need like 8 hours to get started. Huh? Did you do your stretches? Because you know I'm about to mess your ass up. You know you got a bad back. I'm going to have your ass in the ER. You know that, right? Because you always talking shit. Talking about you want a young girl. I'm going to show you what the old girl's going to do. Bend your ass over. Bend it over. I'm so stupid, y'all. I've been drinking too much tonight. I've been drinking too much. But I had to get him. He want to talk shit. Y'all always man bashing. No, we don't. I'm telling the truth. How is it man bashing by telling my sisters to make sure this brother got some keys? How is that man bashing? See, they don't want us to know that. They want us to feel sorry for them. Y'all always want somebody to go 50-50. No, I want somebody to pay everything. Y'all stupid. I ain't looking for nobody to pay 50-50. Do you got 100? But if I have to be your helpmate, I'm right here. I got you. I got you. Because I love you and I don't want you to break your back and die early. I got you. But damn it, a man got it. Yeah. I wish I would go out to eat and he say, you paying for your food? Now, if I don't know you, I don't want you buying my food. I don't want a stranger buying my food. But if we've been dating for a while, and you just, every time we go out, you got half, you got half. Yes, I got halfway away from your ass. Since I got to have half, I can have half by my damn stuff. I can take myself out to eat because I'm taking myself out to eat right now. I don't need you in my face. I don't need no companion just to sit across from me and eat. Now, don't get me wrong. Don't be chasing these men money. Don't expect a man to just completely take care of you. I'm talking about a sister that got her own shit. You can't be broken, got 5 or 6 kids, and you demanded this man to take care of you. That shit is not happening. That's very rare. You cannot do that. And I know a lot of girls that I know my worth. After you done had 50 men and 12 kids, you know your worth. Was it when Uncle Donald Trump cut your food stamps off, you realize your worth? So now you want a man to have a 6-figure job because you know you ain't got no food. That's when you find out your worth. Nobody want to hear that shit now. A ready-made family. Ain't nobody coming up in there taking care of Peter and Pookie and Ray Ray kids. And women believe that in their mind. We a package deal. How many times y'all to say that to people? We a package deal. Okay. Think about this. The only one that can come in your house and take care of 4 or 5 babies is a brother that got it like that. But y'all expect broke brothers that's in your neighborhood, at your local clubs that you meet, to take care of your kids, and he ain't even take care of his own kids because he ain't got it. And then you get mad and you don't act like my kid's yours. He don't act like his kid's his. What is you talking about? He can't take care of his kids. Y'all retarded. Stop choosing these dudes. And then have, you can't be talking about my life. I'm about to be off in a minute. You cannot have it that fairy tale in your head. And if it's to that point, if you got too many kids, you know what you need to be doing. And I know you ain't gonna want to hear this shit, but I'm gonna tell your ass the truth. You shouldn't be dating. You should just be raising your kids. Now, if you want to go out to dinner sometime, cool. It shouldn't be nobody laying up in your house at all. You already, I just told you, you got to wait till I get off. It should be nobody laying up in your house. Nobody. Because they can't do it. You expect somebody, you expect juice from a turnip. And get mad when he can't do it. Then y'all want to marry these dudes. You want to marry him. I'm getting married to somebody broke like you. So blind leading the lot blind. So what y'all go do? He don't know how to make no investments. He don't know how to get y'all out of poverty. He don't know how to do nothing no more than you. So y'all just gonna be broke and broken. Y'all gonna be like Florida and James and Good Times. You know they stayed together too. Uh-huh. And they called it Good Times. And they sons were sleeping on the damn sofa in the living room. But it was good times. Because they was in love. I don't want that kind of love. No. But this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Y'all done talked about Tony, Ralph, Ronnie, Bobby, Ricky, Mike, and Johnny. I done talked about Mr. Johnny with the sunroof and stuff hanging like this. Just like this, no life, just dead, just ain't got nothing going on. Y'all know what these is, the two right here, look at the thing in the middle. Perfect, right there, look at that. That's it right there, Mr. Johnny ass. Talking about I want a young girl. What's she gonna do with this? Huh? Rinse it off. What's she gonna do with that? Let them go over there with them young girls, because all of young girls want is a buddy. They don't want your old ass, Mr. Johnny. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to come back in a minute, y'all, though, and do a real video. I just had to let y'all know I was good. Talk about, don't get in the video, y'all. Talk about Hazel, you know what I'm saying? And y'all got to do better. Y'all got to do better. If you get you a young buck, you better turn his ass out. No, I'm talking about. And Blueface should not be on TV talking shit. Blueface should be somewhere sucking his thumb, crying, telling his mama he about to get married. That's what, Hazel, you blew that shit in a month. You out the group. How you? We should see Blueface right now laying on a tattoo table, getting this stuff off his damn face. Talking about he a Muslim. Yeah, you just a big ass dummy. I'm gone, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I'm finna go see what's going on YouTube. Thank y'all for watching this stupid ass video. Thank y'all for letting me talk. I feel so much better because Miss Lorraine back. Miss Lorraine, get your wine. Toast it up. Y'all, we gonna do better. We about to go into a new year. Happy Thanksgiving. I'm gonna do a Thanksgiving video tomorrow and let y'all know what Thanksgiving really mean. It's gonna blow y'all mind. Y'all celebrate Thanksgiving and it ain't nothing to be thankful for. We dumb as hell. And I'm gonna tell y'all what it is tomorrow. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.